Hey Libra, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. I love this. Libra, we're diving into health, wealth, and abundance. Starting off with health, you have, where am I called to use my voice? And I was picking up on throat chakra. So perhaps there is communication that is required, that is needed. Maybe it's been cut off. Okay, yeah, Two of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to balance something out. You're trying to keep those scales balanced, Libra, when it comes to your health, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Now, when we have a blocked or a closed chakra, which is an energy center within the body, we tend to manifest possible dis-ease, also known as disease. And I see here that this is a month that you move on by maybe speaking up, because you have here, where am I called to use my voice? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken, Libra. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it. Yeah, some of you may have been keeping something hidden, something secret. You didn't want to tell others because maybe it would require you to be vulnerable. You didn't want to speak up because some of you, I'm getting, were angry. They're showing me an inflamed liver here. And sometimes that can be anger, suppressed anger. You may be singing, you may be talking. Some of you may be screaming into a pillow if you do have some suppressed anger, right? This could also be focusing on your creative skills, your creative talents. It says, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Now, some of you have a health concern that you've gone through mentally or emotionally or both, or even physically, right? I feel with you sharing what you've gone through, Libra, you could really help out others, or someone could be expressing to you some sort of healing or some sort of, I'm getting like an energy here of gratitude, like they're grateful that you crossed paths. They're grateful that they could be a part of your journey, but something may have ended. Okay, because I am getting with the 9 of Wands, you've been wounded. You are that warrior, but you're being asked to speak up or to share your struggles with someone, whether it's a trusted loved one, a therapist, a counselor, a healer. Some of you may be that person to someone else as well. Now, some of you Librans are a little bit stubborn, right? A little bit independent. I get it. I'm a Libra as well. But you may need to ask for some help in your life this month, okay? Yes, you may be able to do everything your own, but that's why you have the 2 of Pentacles showing up here as well, because this says it's time to ask for help. Where can you ask for a little bit more help? Because I feel like people want to offer it to you. And the reason why you don't believe it's true, right? You have what is the most limiting belief. Some of you may feel like help isn't going to come, that you can't communicate with someone effectively. 8 of Wands. This has to do with the throat, the mouth as well. Now, I'm just going to dive into the Chariot energy here because this does relate to the mouth with genetics. It can be the womb, the breast. This also has to do with maybe motherhood because this is ruled by Cancer. And this also could bring in energies of maybe allergies, food allergies, maybe toxins, edema. It could even be incontinence as well. So take a look at maybe your reproductive organs or your emotions with that Cancerian energy. Or some of you Librans trying to think through your emotions, right? That could be where you need a little more help. Maybe processing some deep-seated emotions. Until we can receive with an open heart, Libra, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment, maybe that's that anger. When we attach judgment to receiving it, we knowingly or unknowingly attach it to giving it. Okay, yeah, there could be an energy here of underhanded compliments or passive aggressive behavior where, you know, maybe you want help doing the dishes, but you make a comment instead of asking in a nice way. Maybe you're saying, well, I sure wish I wasn't the only one that did dishes around here all the time, right? So I feel like there's this energy here of a little bit of aggression that's showing up in an underhanded way, or maybe this is someone's projections towards you, Libra, but I feel like it's important to ask for what you want. Use your voice, because we want to be able to move forward in a healthy way. And I do get here with that strength card, you are going to move forward, but you kind of got to get out of your own way here and ask for help. Ask people who've gone through what you've gone through. We also have some limiting beliefs that may be a little bit of a factor here, okay? Limiting beliefs. It says, what story are you telling yourself? This is important because that story is what holds us back, right? If it's a negative story around our health, right? We're not good enough, we don't have the worth, it can keep us in that energy of trying to remain balanced here, but it's going to throw you for a loop with the Two of Pentacles. This is Capricorn. It's denoting ailments of maybe the skin. This is about weight as well. Some of you may fluctuate in weight, maybe 5 pounds one day, 10 pounds another. This can also be, they're giving me more of the mouth or the teeth, the throat. Some of you may be getting a dental surgery or something with the teeth here. Maybe swollen joints, Libra, arthritis. This can also mean that you're run down, right? And your respiratory or your immune system is calling for a little bit of attention here because you've been doing everything on your own. Make sure you speak up, because when your body is crying out for help, it's physically going to manifest as a shutdown. Because if you're overworking, if you're burning the candle at both ends, or if you're going a million miles per hour with a chariot, you could manifest, anything from a stub toe to a cold or a flu, kind of forcing you to slow down and pay attention here to what is imbalance in your life. Wow. Okay. So what limiting beliefs are holding you back? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? When you think of your health, what's the first limiting thought? Right? If you're not living the life you desire, Libra, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible, right? It's all about belief. It's all about what you are thinking, right? And if you're telling yourself an old story, you're going to be living in that old paradigm. But ask yourself, what else is possible? How can I move forward? Yeah, I've been wounded, right? Yeah, I have this 9 of Wands in your energy here. But I feel like you don't have to sit in some sort of maybe victim mentality. Now, don't curse me in the comments, because this can at times be a little bit of that victimhood as well. And I'm just getting that life is so much more precious, and you have new beginnings showing up here. You have a lot of really great things happening here for you. You're moving on from some situations. So what new beliefs can you replace with the old ones? It's time to upgrade. Libra, look your belief in the eye. Maybe that belief is, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm not going to attract anyone, or I don't have the motivation, whatever it may be. I have to do everything myself. I don't have any support. I don't have any help. I'm not creative. I can't focus on my passion. I have to take care of everyone. Whatever those things, those beliefs are for you, it's limiting you, Libra. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have responsibilities, because you do. We all do. But there is some sort of story that is holding you captive. And this is the month where you free yourself. Okay? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? And how will this change your results? Remember, Libra, your belief is the root of your result. Own it. Heal it. Upgrade it. Yeah. Absolutely. I like this. Now, a little bit of cold, hard truth here, but if you want to grow, you want to evolve, you want to heal, sometimes that's what we need, right? So really take a look at your health, and I really want you to get honest with yourself. And even if it tips those scales for a little bit, even if it's hard, you can do hard things, right? Glennon Doyle, we can do hard things. 9 of Wands here. This is more moon energy. Moon in Sag. but it can indicate maybe blood infections, hip energies. And I thought I read someplace that Libra can be prone to hip, maybe dysplasia or something with the hips as well. This can be femur. It can be feeling at times like you're under attack emotionally, physically, mentally. Yeah. You feel like you're under attack, maybe even by your own thoughts, Libra. Whew. Yeah. I mean, that gets us sometimes, doesn't it? 8 of Wands showing up here. Sag energy. It can, again, be thighs, be hips. Some of you may even carry your weight in those areas, in the thighs or the hips. That's why I'm seeing maybe, did I mention this earlier, a hula hoop? Yeah, dancing or hula hooping, getting the hips moving. This can be the arms, the legs, the shoulders, the hips. It can even be sciatica. So for those of you that feel a little bit of stagnant energy, go buy a 3-pound or a 5-pound weighted hula hoop at Walmart for $10, right? Get your body moving in a circular motion with the 8 of Wands. If there's been a delay in your health or a delay in asking for help, this is the month that you move forward. This is the month you communicate. This is the card of communication. And you are being called to use your voice, ask for help, reach out. You're not a burden, right? The people that care about you and love you and want to help you, or even professionally, right? If you're paying someone for a service, it's their job, and that is reciprocity. There is an exchange happening here, and I feel like there is an exchange happening in your energy when it comes to health. Some of you may lose your balance. There could be something here with brain fog. I'm also getting here like feeling just off balance, feeling off kilter with the 2 of Pentacles. Feeling like you're losing your equilibrium in some way, dizzy spells. Okay, what else do we have here? Some of you have some battle scars. Some of you may have some scars due to burns, scars due to childbirth. There could be a surgery scar I'm getting here for you as well. Could possibly be on maybe the chest area, maybe even solar plexus, sacral. Yeah, you've been wounded, Libra. You've been wounded, but you're going to come back, right? One of my favorite sayings ever is the comeback is stronger than the setback. So any limiting beliefs that you have, right? Any limiting beliefs, it's time to upgrade them. Own it, Libra. What's this say here? Own it, heal it, upgrade it. All right, let's look at wealth. What do we have going on for Libra when it comes to wealth? What's going on for Libra? All right, Libra, we have butterfly. There's some sudden changes. Some of you pay attention to your spending in the month of March. Try not to overspend. You don't want to be paying astronomical amounts of interest, maybe on a credit card if you can't pay it off. Or, you know, for those of you that tend to be shoppers, just be mindful of spending this month. And now I'm also getting that there is going to be some changes, some fluctuations here for you. There's that 2 of Pentacles, maybe kind of oscillating between 2 options, 2 choices. Some of you are going through a job change at this time. This is strategizing. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're working, you're unemployed, you're retired. We'll look into wealth in all categories, but this is short term. Whatever changes you're going through here, Libra, are short term. And some of you are saying, Melissa, I've been going through this change for 5 years. When am I going to come to the end? I'm exhausted. I'm wore down. 9 of Swords. You've come to a finish line. You've come to a completion here. And I feel like you're moving into a new energy. And this is perfect that this lies in March as well with the eclipse in Libra, the full moon lunar eclipse, right? This is about creativity and truths coming out in order to kind of set you free. You're not a caterpillar anymore, right? You have wings. It's time for you to spread those wings and go in a new direction. You've learned, you've went through the cocoon process. You've come out on the other side. Yeah, you're a little wounded, right, Libra? You're wounded, but you're coming up with new strategies. You're wiser than you were at that caterpillar stage. You're making some new choices here. There could have been a seasonal change or something that happens when the seasons change. Hello, spring equinox in the northern hemisphere also happens around the 20th or so of March. So that could be when you make some choices regarding your wealth, okay, regarding your money. You have the cup here. You're taking care of business. This is the month where you start to fill your cup up here, whether it's overflowing at this time or it's empty, right? You're going to take care of business and do what you need to do to move forward. And for some of you, it does have to do with your belief system. What do you believe about money? Is there a scarcity mindset? Are you being called to speak up, to use your voice? Some of you are influencers. Some of you are here to uplift the planet, Libra. This is lucrative ideas, new income sources coming in. A lot of you are entrepreneurs, or you're going to receive news of a new job or something that lights you up. Creative flow, creative energy here when it comes to wealth. So what do we have when it comes to wealth? Let's look here. Queen of Pentacles. Who better to have on your side than the Queen of Pentacles? She's all about whoa, what is going on? King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a match, right? This is a match when it comes to wealth. There could be a new company, a new organization that you're connecting with, a new partner. This could increase your finances. Okay, King of Swords, it's in reverse here. Yeah, some of you are dealing with whether this is your energy or someone else. Okay, Aquarian, can be any air sign though, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the King of Swords, this is very military-ish. He's someone who gets straight, clear answers from his logic, but he can be stuck in his beliefs. So I almost get the energy that for some of you, this is you. Maybe even, feminine King of Swords here. It's like you're changing your beliefs, but man, it's been a long time coming, or it's been a real big struggle. You know that it's not easy to change your beliefs. It takes a long time of repetitive, consistent work. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Just like Rome wasn't built in a day. And so I feel like you are changing your money blueprint or your mindset, and it's leading you directly towards this beautiful divine partnership. Once you let go of something, once you release maybe the old, or because I feel I'm getting like closure energy or end of a cycle with that 9 of Wands. You've been through the grit, you've been through, it's almost like the trenches. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. The trenches, like a soldier going through the trenches. You've gone through the trenches when it comes to money or when it comes to loss or heartache, heartbreak, Libra. You've gone through it all. But when the King and Queen show up together, this is a divine partnership. One that either is showing up in your romantic life, even though this is wealth, right? Wealth can show up in many different areas. There could be a partnership coming in here in love that's going to help you financially feel stable. This can be within your own self. Masculine and feminine coming together. This is working smarter, not harder. It's focusing on success, your money. You are focusing on your resources here. I kind of want to get one more, because this is a beautiful energy to have coming out together in wealth. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, you're going to find some sort of new opportunity that you're like, this is it. This is my dream job. This is what I wanted. This is why I've been waiting. Yeah, because you've gone through a tower. You've gone through a tower here, Libra, when it comes to your finances, maybe crashing, or maybe this is economy, or since maybe 2020 here, or wherever, whatever this is here, you're dodging a bullet because you're changing the way that you view things. You're asking for help. You're asking for partnership. Some of you could even be asked to speak up, to join partnerships, maybe to be on someone's podcast or someone's YouTube channel or whatever it may be. I feel like there's definitely a shakeup coming in with your belief system, but it's actually going to free you up for what you truly believe, what you want. Those thoughts of yours, Libra, if you're changing them, if you're shifting them, if you're owning them and upgrading them, I feel like it's going to pay off for you in big ways, and it's going to free your mind up for more inspiration. Beautiful energy. I mean, I do want to see what this tower Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the Tower. I feel like this has already happened for you, but let's just take a look at the Tower. Okay. Page of Pentacles, new opportunity. This could be, some of you, there was something that you overspent, and we mentioned that as well. Paying attention to maybe overspending or frivolous spending. I feel like there was a financial decision that maybe needed to be made. Whether it was a good decision or not, it doesn't matter. But I feel like you are recovering from it, okay? Some sort of spendthrift, because sometimes the Page of Pentacles in reverse can be a spendthrift or someone who's not as great with their finances, or someone may have just been pushed financially to open up to a new opportunity. And that's what I see the Tower doing. So I don't feel like the Tower is negative here for you at all. All right, let's take a look at your abundance. Now, Libra, abundance can be many different things, right? It can be an abundance of family. And as we say that here, we have the Four of Wands showing up. It can be an abundance of friends, of family, of free time, of happiness. It can be anything that you want a little bit more of. And it's not a greedy energy. It's not a, I have to have this. But it is, you know, feeling grateful, feeling abundant, and feeling like things are, you know, moving in a direction that feels secure. And for a lot of you, it's finances. It's a second chance. Look at that. Second chance in finances, but you had to go through some deep lessons. Some of you, they were karmic. Yep. Look at this final outcome breakthrough. I mean, you can't make that up. Four of Wands fell out, so we're going to take that as well. What do we have here? Now, with the soul lessons, some of you, this was some incomplete lessons from a past life. Well, hence karma, right? Some of you may even benefit from looking into your South Node or even Pluto energy, maybe even Chiron, okay, if you're familiar with those. King of Cups. Oh, there's could be love, an abundance of love coming in. Queen of Swords. And they're saying go one more. So we're going to go one more for you, Libra. Now, you had to learn strength, personal strength, willpower, perseverance. These are all lessons. Patience. Thank you, Spirit. Patience, trust, divine timing. These are all lessons that you've learned. Yeah, look at, there's the ending. That's what I kept tuning into. You had to learn all of that through some sort of hardship that you've gone through. There's your daily tea, Libra. This is past life. This is about you learning and teaching. And maybe that's why you're being called to use your voice, because you've learned some very valuable soul lessons that may even put you in that teacher category now, or the student, right? Student or teacher. We oscillate between both throughout our lives. But I feel like you've learned a lot by going through what you've gone through. And now you are saying, I'm open to a second chance here. I'm open to new ways. I'm not letting the limiting belief hold me back because of my experiences, right? I'm going to open up my heart and ask for help, ask for what I want. I'm going to share my story or share some of my concerns or my worries with a partner or with a loved one. This is a do-over. This is a review, forgiveness. There's a better offer coming your way, Libra. And this is trust, right? Trying again, rebuilding, starting from a clean slate. And I get, because you have this death energy, this isn't a new chapter in your life, Libra. This is a whole damn book, right? This is the first chapter of a new book. Could be, again, finances. This is abundant. It literally has the word abundance clarifying your abundant category here. Some of you, you're going to start saving up a little bit more. You're going to see a little bit more growth on that money tree. This is your assets. This is payouts, fortune, investments, new income source coming in here. This is a major breakthrough in your life. There's a major realization coming in here, a discovery. And I feel like this discovery is something within you. You're discovering what this limiting belief is and was that was holding you back. You're realizing that when it comes to your dream, you're taking a look at why you felt limited. And you're realizing if you're not living your dream, it's because there's a piece of you that needed to learn some soul lessons, and maybe you didn't quite believe, but you do now. You believe that all things are possible. You believe that the universe is gifting you this second chance, this new opportunity. This is a moment of truth. And I feel for a lot of you Librans, you've been waiting for this breakthrough. You've been waiting for this epiphany. You've been asking, you've been praying. You've been connecting with your guides saying, please allow this to happen. When will this happen? Well, when the lessons were learned, Libra. When the lessons were learned. There needed to be an ending here, and I feel like it's now, right? You have the Four of Wands, maybe even a move. For some of you, this is marriage. It can be halfway to marriage. It can be celebratory, possibly twin flame, 1111. This is a new home or a holiday. It can be graduating here. It can be honoring each other. I feel like this has to do with your stability, financial or stability here on earth in some way, shape, or form. We have two. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, but they're both showing up in the feminine. So for some of you, I feel like you're opening your heart up to new horizons. You're listening to your intuition. Queen of Swords is you, Libra. You're opening up, and maybe for some of you, you've shut down your heart due to a situation, due to some sort of loss, and maybe your attachment style was avoidant, right? Maybe your attachment style was anxious. Attachment styles have been showing up a lot lately, especially in the health category. So if you're not familiar with your attachment style, I definitely recommend looking that up. Mel Robbins, one of my favorites, Mel Robbins has a really great YouTube channel with a lot of podcasts, and she has a specific podcast around attachment styles. You can look that up on YouTube if you want, or do your own research. But the King of Cups here is saying you've crossed some sort of maturity threshold. You've matured in ways that are admirable. Well, maybe you haven't always been that way, right? Because we're all immature at some point or another. We can't avoid that. That's part of the growth. But because there's a ship passing through, I feel like you're getting your emotions in check, Libra. You're getting your emotions in check with the King of Cups here. I feel like this is someone who is emotionally intelligent, very supportive, very loving, very compassionate. And you have your eye to the future. Queen of Swords. You're using your intuition. You're very observant. You are loyal. You're rational. You're all about the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. But you're going to keep your heart open along the way. But some of you know that the end is near, right? The end is near, or you've already gone through a major transition. And what did we say? I thought we said this in the beginning. Yeah, we did. There's the butterfly. We said, you're not a caterpillar any longer, right? There's no reason for you to stay crawling on the ground. You're not a caterpillar. You've matured. You've grown wings. It's time for you to spread those wings and fly. That is what I have for you, Libra. I hope that resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps the channel. It helps get to those that need it the most. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you so very much, Libra, for tuning in. Lots of love.